this is going to be a very, very, 5 years in 2 minutes. 2002, Heather back there came up to me and just basically said, hey, what do you think about starting a food co-op? And I said, oh, well, I grew up shopping at them. I said, why not? But what do we think? Do people want it? And it really just became this conversation. We were both at WSUV, and we decided it'd be good to graduate first. So we finished school, her master's, me my bachelor's. And then in 2003, we literally went down to the farmer's market. Remember that years ago? Went down to the farmer's market with the same funky table we still have, and with a couple of sheets of paper and said, anyone interested? And that's how it started. And we got a lot of people walking by that once they figured out what we were and that we weren't giving out free coupons, we weren't gleaners, we weren't, the food bank. Once the people started talking, they seemed interested enough that we said, what the heck, let's go for it. So we had an interim board formed. We started having our first public meetings. Then we just worked our butts off for the next 2 years. And the next steps that we have are done somewhat in order, but not exactly, because some of these will be done at the same time. Building ownership is the biggest thing. We really have to build the ownership. We have to sell more shares. We have to get more people knowing about us, because that is the only way this is going to open. The goal that we're setting right now for the board, that the board has set as a goal, is by the end of this year to have 600 owners. We have 133 right now. So we got a little bit of work to do, but we got enough time we can do it. So we got it. They're saying to open a store that you really need about 1,000 owners to open. That's the best case scenario. So somewhere between 800 and 1,000 to sustain this. So if we follow on this track of 600, we're not giving timelines of when we'll open, but you can kind of figure that if we can get 600 owners by the end of this year, where we're moving forward and how close we're getting at that point. And so we're working on trying to get people so they're comfortable talking about the co-op, and so they can talk to their friends, so there'll be more information coming out about that. But again, just talk to people, and really encourage them to become owners. We have 3 ways you can become an owner. You can buy it in full, you can pay payments of $60, and then we do now have scholarship funds as well. So there's really plenty of ways to become an owner.